So here we are, about 1 week into the Russian invasion of Ukraine, and the fog of war is still very, very thick. Out there monitoring the situation daily, as I know everybody else is, and trying to figure out if there's any effects or what effects there is on investment portfolios. So whenever markets, get kind of crazy like this, folks often ask me, should I get out of the market? Should I sell? So in this video, I want to talk about that and what we should be doing when emotions are high in your portfolio. So the markets, we're seeing quite a bit of volatility right now, and that can be very stressful. I understand that, especially if you're checking on your portfolio quite oftenly. Now, could these situations out there turn into a bigger correction than we're anticipating? Sure, absolutely, that can happen. But should we panic and freak out? Definitely not. And here's a couple reasons why. Volatility and corrections in general happen quite often, and actually often regularly. In fact, pullbacks of about 5% or more happen at least once a year. We can expect to see a serious, 10% correction about every 18 months, just over 1 year, and a true bear market, which is 20%, about once every 6 years. So that is tough to bear, but here's the flip side. Just as quickly as markets drop, they rise again. For example, we've learned from our history since 1974, the S&P 500 has gained 24% only 1 year after a bottom of the market correction. Now, that doesn't mean that the past can predict the future, but it can be a useful guide. That's what we use to help teach us. And history rarely repeats itself, but it often rhymes, is what I say. So if you're not in the market when it moves up, you're going to lose out on all of those gains. So I can see you asking, well, Ryan, why can't I just get out before the bottom hits and then jump back in? And the answer is, if it were that easy, we'd all be doing it. If anybody tells you they can do that, they're lying to you. No one knows where the bottom will be or where the market will be day to day or hour to hour. We only know over longer periods of time, but we do know that selling risks missing out on any upside potential. So let me leave you with these thoughts. Bad headlines are out there, and bad headlines do sell. Now, there are some bad situations going on and a lot of craziness with this Ukraine and Russia situation. But the reality behind the situation is usually much more complex, and market movement shouldn't be necessarily accepted at face value on a daily basis. Look long-term and always refer to your financial plan, the plans we've had together. The reasons you use a professional to look after your financial life is for that, so you can share your worries, share your thoughts, and have someone here to help you, figure out if you need to take action or not. So if you have questions about what's going on what you should or shouldn't be doing next, please reach out to me, set up a phone call or set up a meeting, and we'll talk about it there personally. Thanks a lot, and have a good rest of your day.